Welcome to the 2021 version of Eleanor. Hey, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy campers.
After losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds.
We realized we had so much more energy for activities.
Come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure.
So we love our RV Eleanor, which happens to be a Grand Design Imagine 2600 RV. It's the 2019 model.
So instead of showing everybody our dirty laundry.
Yeah, and our underwear.
Exactly. Well, that's part of our laundry and all of our cups and yeah, everything we need to clean up. We thought, why not take a tour of Eleanor, but 2.0?
Yeah, because there are actually a few things in the 2019 version that I would like to improve, and they've actually addressed them in the 2021. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk through this ray. We're gonna show you how everything is. We're going to tell you the difference between the 2019 that we have and the 2021. Then we're going to tell you what we like about it, what we don't like, and then we're going to walk through this entire place and see if we can find a better couples camper.
So we'll mention the differences along the way. One of the biggest differences between this camper and our camper is the color, because this is very light coloring and Eleanor has very dark coloring. But the layout of this bathroom is the same and we love it. Look at the counter space. This was a huge selling point for us. We don't have a stainless steel sink. That is an upgrade. But yeah, it's got plenty of places to plug in and lots of storage. We have the same nice deep storage down below the sink. Also, a great big deep drawer in here. I love it. It holds all of my stuff. And let me tell you, I think that this is the most perfectly positioned bathrooms of any camper that I've seen lately. You've got plenty of arm room and it's awesome.
Getting into the shower, when we first looked at it, we were very concerned about the shower door. Rachel was concerned about how flimsy this thing is, but it actually holds up, and even when the boys came, they were kind of rough and we had no issues. We did notice that all you need to do is up here, put a little bit of silicone, and then it slides nice and easy.
It really does. And there's plenty of room for your balloon hats.
Now coming along here, this is the identical layout that we have. It's just a different color. We have the darker color Thomas Paine, but you have your recliner seats here. You do have the Bluetooth, or the blue lights, and then you also have the massage and the heat function in there. And then we have our dinette. Now, when you look at this dinette, you're gonna be like, there is no way that like you can fit people all the way around. And it seems kind of odd, like you can't fit inside of it. And that's because you're not supposed to put somebody inside of there. What you're supposed to do is take that little unit that's in there and it comes out to this side, and then that becomes an outside seat, but there is storage under all of them.
Now in the new one, it's on a hinge. The top of it's on a hinge. Ours, you have to take off the plyboard in order to get to storage, but that's a nice upgrade.
Another little difference between the 2019 and the 2021 is you have two lights here, whereas we only have a little light like you would have underneath the kitchen sink.
Thankfully, they haven't changed much in the kitchen because we love this layout. You have a nice little extra jutting out space here. Now they do have a really nice stainless steel sink. We do have a big sink. The only thing that I wish that we and this one had is a divider. I like a 2-section sink.
Couple of major differences between the 2019 and the 2021. First of all, it's got a backsplash. I wish I had a backsplash. Second, this has solid wood doors, and Eleanor, the 2019, had glass doors. I prefer this better. Number one, I don't need to see what's in there by the doors closed, but also for us, every time we open up, I feel like the glass is going to fall out. The other big difference between the 2019 and the 2021 is these drawers. You're gonna see this is more of a normal drawer. Ours are deeper, and there's 3 drawers, 1, 2, 3, but they're all the same. This one, what they've done is they've made the bottom drawer one big drawer, and you've got these pegs so you can put your pots. I actually prefer ours, Although I wish ours was a big deep drawer on the bottom, one here and one there, and then have these two normal. So I like these two better than ours, but not the bottom one. You still have the pretty much useless stove that you can only put a frozen pizza or some cookies in. And then the 3-burner stove and the small microwave. Moving along to the refrigerator, you still have a 2-way refrigerator. I wish they would have gone up to a 12 volt.
I do like the fact that this matches though. This is gorgeous.
Okay, coming over here, we have our television. Little difference between us and the 2020 is we have the same thing where we have a cubby here and then you have your radio, but the difference is they've added this glass to kind of hide it. I like that.
We do have nice deep storage in here.
We have all of the same except for we don't have drawers here. We have just multiple shelves. And down here, I like the way on the 21, they put this little thing to just hide your converter.
There is 2 drawers in here instead of ours has 1 drawer.
It's a good place for like your utensils.
And then you have this for your
drawer.
dog bowl.
Moving into the bedroom, a couple of slight changes between the 2019 and the 2021. And it's really just the cabinetry. So on the 2021, you have a cabinet here and 2 drawers. On the 2019, it was 1 drawer and a cabinet. But they made an improvement, and it's a huge improvement if you ask me.
It's a huge one, and that is you've got a little space here beside your bed with a full electric and charging stations. So this is fantastic because we don't have this. You have to put your phone at the edge of this bench here, and there's really not enough room, and every single time you open the drawer in Eleanor, you knock off whatever it is that you have there.
Because of the way they did this, you now have access to all the space behind your clothes. Now the other difference is they raised those cabinets up higher, and then they made this just from one cabinet to the other, and they have the flip up, and I actually like this better because you can get to all the space.
Now, one negative about this is now to get your clothes off of a clothes hanger, you got to really reach up. I'm 5'7.5", but if I was probably any shorter, this would be a struggle. And my favorite feature is still the fact that they have pocket doors instead of doors that open out. So I'm achieving privacy on this door and the bathroom door, but I'm not losing any space with an open door, and I don't have to, you know, dance around the person that is entering the space.
Now they do have ducted ACs, and then in here you have a vent, but it doesn't have a fan. We've actually swapped ours out and put a max air fan in there. And then here is our air conditioner control, and one thing that we don't like on this and we don't like on the 2019 is that the air conditioning is in the bedroom. I understand it's there so that you can make sure the bedroom gets cold enough, but you have no access to this when the slide is in. Now before we head on outside, so we're just going to show you, this is where all your controls are. So this is actually an upgraded control thing. We have switches. These are all little buttons. There's a little bit of storage here, which you actually lost storage. Ours went all the way back and was a lot wider. It went from about here to here, and it went all the way back.
And it's just an open space. There's no door.
Yeah, and then down on the bottom, you do have a place for shoes, and the difference is they put this little wood here, whereas ours is just a piece of panel and it's chipping. So this is just a nice little decorative touch.
The only thing that I don't like about it is they didn't raise it up. I was hoping they would give you a little bit higher space here because we have more than 2 pairs of shoes when we go on vacation. And so you don't have a lot of space under here.
So starting up here on the front of the trailer, we do have a power tongue jack, 2 propane cans. They give you 1 battery. We've actually upgraded ours to a Battleborn battery. Moving along to the side, we have a giant pass-through storage. It goes all the way through. We love that. And then here is your whole wet bay, your battery disconnect, fresh tank fill, or your city water. You have a portable shower. And I love the fact that everything feeds up through here so you don't have to keep this door open. And then over here is you have all of your stuff. You have it pre-wired so that you can have TPMS. You have a motion activated light. That's for your front lights. Now one thing it does have is manual stabilization jack, so we just use a 3/4 inch bit on a drill, zip them all the way up, no problem. You have 2 gray tanks, so this is your first gray tank pull. And then over on the other side of the slide, we have our black tank pull, and then we have our second gray tank down there. And one thing I don't like is it's very difficult to get to that gray tank pull when you have the slide open. Okay, so here is your sewer hookup, and there's actually something that I don't like about this sewer hookup. What I don't like is, see how far it comes out on the camper? I wanna put the extra little pull valve just in case somebody happens to think they're funny and open up your black tank handles on you. And you can't put that extra little gate valve here because it brings it too far out. So I really do wish this was recessed back more underneath the camper a little bit. Now we do have our standard square bumper here, so you can put your sewer hose in there, and it does come with a ladder and pre-wired for the Furrion backup camera. So one of the things I really like about our rig is the length of this awning. It's the entire length of the rig. And so you even have a center support, and you got lights underneath the whole thing. Now, one of the upgrades that they've put on this compared to ours is the step above steps. I do like the little engraved Imagine thing, but once again, I am not a fan of the fold up steps. Now, here is the thing that I wish we had on ours. I'm trying to figure out how I can upgrade it. It's my favorite feature of the 2021 version, and that is slam latch doors.
Okay, my pro has got to be the bathroom. There is no better bathroom in a rig than Eleanor's bathroom. It has got so much counter space. The toilet is perfectly positioned, and I love the shower curtain.
That is a big thing to say. Like, no better bathroom in a couple's camper.
Not for me.
Okay, so what's your con?
My con has got to be where you put your shoes, that little under slide space. I was really hoping that they would improve it, and I know that they put like the little bit of wood so that you didn't scuff it up, because we've really scuffed up ours, but I wish that there was even more room. Just make it a little bit higher. What about you? What's your pro?
What's my pro? My pro would be, I think it's going to be the slide and the way you have the recliners and then you have the dinette next to it, because everybody gets to look at the television.
Yeah.
So like, even when we brought the boys with us, it became a nice bed, and it was just like a nice sitting area.
It was perfect for movie night because the dinette had a great view of the television, and then the floor in front of the recliners had a great view of the television.
Yeah, yeah.
What about negatives?
Okay, so, well, that I don't have enough batteries for my GoPro and I have to have this red cable hanging over me.
No, what's your con about Eleanor?
Okay, so, well, it used to be the little cubby hole thing next to the bed, because like, I like to have a drink with me when I'm sleeping, and so I have to shove my can between the mattress and the wall so that I don't knock it over. So I like the little cubby hole thing. You can get a CPAP in there, you can get your phone in there, and it has a charging station, and 12 volt too.
Exactly.
So that's huge. So that was my con, but they fixed that.
Yeah.
So my con on the 2021 version is I don't like the way they changed the cabinet doors or the cabinet drawers underneath it.
Oh.
I like the change on top, but I don't like the change on bottom. I wish that was two separate drawers instead of one big long drawer.
But I'm glad that there's no glass. One other little bonus request is we need a floor length mirror.
Yes.
We need a head to toe mirror somewhere in there.
And it's got to be a big one because she's got to fit her balloon animals into it.
Exactly.
Well, that's going to be the review of the 2600 RB. Now, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel and hit that bell button, because we're now going to go on the hunt and see if there is a better couples camper than the Grand Design Imagine 2600 RB, and that's going to be a tall order. So please do us a favor, hit the like button on this video. It really helps build the channel, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell button, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time,
Happy camping.